Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you an Elvis Presley telephone, and this was brought in by Mark. And basically, we need to go through this Elvis a little bit. This is by Telemania. And anyway, I want to do a couple checks on this telephone. This is just the initial checkout. But as you can see here, it's the Elvis Presley telephone. It's animated. And it's the serial number 20428, and it's by Telemania. And it's an Elvis Presley telephone, limited edition, and it's a really cool telephone. I've seen an Elvis Presley phone or two in my day. I don't think I've ever worked on one of these exact models, but I can't remember. I've worked on so many phones, it's just hard to say over the years. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a demo on this Elvis Presley. There are some problems here that we're going to have to repair here with the foot. The foot keeps coming off of the bracket that's animated and moves him a little bit. So this foot is a problem. This foot over here seems to be okay, and it's not been broke. But this one has been broken. It's been glued. And this customer just acquired this telephone. So there's just a bunch of little things that we need to fix. But and he also is leaning here, so really I ought to kind of try to straighten him out. But I was going to do a demo here, and as you can see, his foot is a little loose here. It's actually broke. This kind of goes into a swivel inside this bracket here that is animated and moves him. Now when I turn this demo on, I'm just going to let him, he's going to end up hanging there. I might have to pick him up and set him back the way I had him. Okay, that's probably better. But as you can get a look at Elvis right there. And it's a really cool telephone. And it's going to be very, very loud when I hit the demo. And I've got to let the demo play out. On a lot of animated telephones, the demo button, you can press it and the demonstration starts, and then you can press it again and stop it. But in this one, I haven't determined yet if there's something wrong with it, but it looks as if it's just you hit the demo button, it plays its song, and then it's done. And you can't turn it off. It has to stop itself. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the demonstration with you, and we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, and basically you can tell that this foot here is loose because it would normally be swiveling him back and forth a little bit if that was attached properly. So that's one thing that we're going to have to repair. And I'm going to go ahead and ring the telephone, and he'll start. And that's exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to stop as you pick up the phone, because that was the demonstration that you got when the telephone was ringing. So anyway, basically I found a few little things that I'm going to have to go through. I'm going to lift him up right now. I'm going to set this handset down. Right now we're powering him with a power supply. We don't have batteries hooked up. But I'm going to kind of try to show you the engineering behind this ideal here. So I'm going to hit the switch, and it's going to have to play all the way through, or I'll pull the power or something. See, it's pretty cool how they set up the animation for this, and it's, you know, pretty ingenious how they, you know, these animated phones never cease to amaze me, how these engineers get these animations to do different little things with just one simple motor. And although it's not all that technical, it's a pretty cool ideal. And so anyway, we just have a few things that we're going to have to go through. Here's the main PC board, and the IC chip is on the back side of this that handles, it's right in this area right here, that handles the recording that you hear play back, and there is no volume control, so that's the volume that it's always at, and it's pretty darn loud. So that might be a little annoying even to people who love Elvis very much. It's quite loud. But anyway, I have a little funnel here that his microphone rod, which is right here, kind of rides in. And at first glance, before I took it apart, it almost looked like maybe the microphone, the metal shaft that rode up to his microphone, it looked like it may have supposed to have turned, and I still need to determine that. I would think it was supposed to, and it comes off the gearbox here, and there's a funny little switch here that kind of pulls this whole microphone out. I don't know why that is like that. It might be a shipping situation or something, I'm not sure, but it doesn't make much sense. I'm going to have to take a better look at the telephone. It doesn't make much sense for the telephone. There's a lever here, and when you pull this little lever, you can pull this whole microphone out, and I'll have to show you that in maybe another video, but that whole microphone will pull out. And it almost is if it should have rode on a gear and maybe helped push Elvis around. But it also might be a shipping issue or something. They may have a release there, and you're just supposed to pop that out. But it's supposed to sit down here in this funnel. And you can see the funnel, it's almost like it was meant to kind of swivel around, because it doesn't really swivel all that much. But we'll get his other foot repaired here in the bracket where it's supposed to be, so that it's stationary and doesn't just swivel, and it swivels him and not loosely here at the foot. So we'll kind of get get a look at the action that he really has when he's moving back and forth properly. So it's a very cool telephone. I haven't seen many of these. I think this is the first one that I've worked on of this design, and it really is a cool telephone. And I see all types of telephones that come into the shop here, but this is pretty unique. And it's the Elvis Presley telephone by Telemania. So it's really cool to see this and get a chance to work on it and get it straightened out for the customer. And I'm glad to be able to work on it. But this is just an initial checkout. We'll go through some more things. We'll get some things repaired on it, and I've seen some bad solder that I didn't like, and we'll get that squared away, and just kind of go through the telephone and check everything out and make sure everything's working properly. And we'll try to do another checkout video of this, like maybe a final checkout, but that gives you a look at an Elvis Presley telephone. And on our way out of the video here, I'll let the demo go one more time. So that was pretty cool. And you ought to get off my blue suede shoes. I didn't hear that one on there. It just keeps playing the same one over and over. So, you know, if they would have changed one thing about this, it might have been cool if they had a couple of different little versions of a couple of different songs that he had. But this just seems to be the Jailhouse Rock one. But anyway, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair. A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. And Elvis has left the building.